Google Workspace has officially come to Bard. Hey friends, I'm Tasia Custode, and it's finally time to talk about these new Google Bard extensions, including what they are and how to connect Bard to your Google apps. Google keeps adding ways to make Bard more useful, and now it's possible for Bard to access information from your suite of Google apps. This includes things like your Google Workspace apps like Gmail, Docs, and Drive, as well as YouTube, Flights, and Maps. This is done via extensions in Bard, and it's available to anyone with a Bard account. So here's how to connect Bard to your Google apps. In order to enable the new Google Bard extensions, all you have to do is head to bard.google.com, and assuming you're signed in, you'll probably have a few pop-ups letting you know there are new extensions in Bard. You can connect via these pop-ups, or you can head on up to the new extensions button near the top right and click on that. It looks like a little puzzle piece. Here, you'll have all the available extensions so far. So we've got Google Flights, Google Hotels, Google Maps, Google Workspace, and YouTube. Simply toggle on or off any extensions that you'd like to give access to or revoke access to. With Google Workspace toggled on, you're going to hit Connect on this next pop-up to connect your workspace to Bard. So keep in mind that you're giving Google full access to your data. Now, Google has said they won't share this information and they won't use it to train Bard. But if you don't trust almighty Google, then, well, what are you even doing here? In all seriousness, you'd keep these toggled off then. But here's how these extensions actually work once enabled in Bard. Let's start with Google Flights. With this extension enabled, you can pull in real-time flight info, compare prices, or plan a visit. So for any of these extensions, it's up to you whether or not you want to use the @ symbol. So let's ask Bard to find flights from Phoenix to Madrid round trip for February 13th to 27th, 2024. I'm going to hit enter and let Bard do its thing. Now this works just the same if you'd say, find me flights, and you don't use that symbol. Okay, so here it's pulled up some flight info with a little warning at the top that we should make sure we double check the flight info. I'm not really sure what this Arizona Air National Guard's recruiting thing is all about here, but the rest of this info seems correct. We can scroll through the available flights or click to find these and more on Google Flights directly. If you click on an individual flight option, that also takes you right to Google Flights. But of course, back in Bard, once it's pulled up this information in this chat, we can ask follow-up questions like, what is the weather in Madrid like during that time? And now Bard will let us know the weather in Madrid at that time in February. And you can now click to double check Bard's responses, and this is going to do a check on Google for you where it then highlights the verified information for you. We can also do the same thing for hotels now in Bard too. So we could have combined our flight and hotel search, or you can do it separately. I'll stay in this same conversation here and ask Bard to find a hotel in downtown for this trip. You could give it other information here, like how many travelers and your budget, but let's keep it pretty simple for today. All right, so here we go. Bard has pulled up some potential hotels for this trip to Madrid. So Maps is gonna work the same way, but just so you know, as of right now, you can't pull up your personal Maps history yet. So as an example, you wouldn't be able to ask Bard, when was the last time I was in Canada? Is not gonna tell you. But you can get help with nearby locations and real-time directions. So we can prompt something like, can you show me all the Italian restaurants within 5 miles of me? Notice that this is now searching Google Maps without me mentioning it. And here it's pulled up some Italian restaurants within 5 miles of me. And I can of course move around on this map and zoom in and select a pin from the map. So you get the idea here, but this gets a lot more interesting as we get more personal inside Bard. So let's use Bard's Google Workspace extension to search in Gmail, Drive, and Docs. There's a lot you can do here, but let's have it locate some information from my Gmail for me. I've got a bad memory, so let's have Bard find the date I first went to Florence, Italy. And for this, I will say search at Gmail because it's not gonna be able to pull up the information just randomly without me pulling from my Gmail. You could also just say search my email and not worry about mentioning Gmail. All right, so here we go. It's pulled up a few emails here. though none of them are actually the right date, but we're getting pretty close. I do like that if you click on an email, it'll bring you right to that email in Gmail. So it did a decent job. It's not exactly what I wanted, probably because I'm being a little too vague with my prompt. So as they say, if at first you don't succeed, try again. This time, let's ask Bard to find specific flight info from my email. And yes, here we go. This is exactly the info I was looking for. Plus, I can click right through to that email if I wanted right from here. But now let's start a new chat and ask Bard to summarize the latest emails from Derm Store for me. Wow, okay. It's nailed it again here. I had an issue with a moisturizer I bought, and would you look at that? Here is the latest information that I need, all summed up for me, plus the most recent emails for me. I love this. All right, let's see if Bard is as good with some Google Drive info. Let's have it locate a PDF in my Drive account. Please find the last PDF I uploaded to my Drive account. And here we go. It's pulled up the last 2 PDFs I uploaded, and I could click through to those if I wanted. So you can really get a good feel for how these extensions can help you personally. But let's pop into Docs just for good measure. I'm gonna ask Bard to summarize my document on the newest Bard extensions. Super meta, I know. All right, it's done a good job here as well. A great job, actually. It's pulled the right information as well as linked to 2 docs that I have about Google Bard extensions. I love it. Just so you know, as of right now, you can't have Google Bard automatically create a doc for you. So you could have it write out what you need and then you could copy and save it as a doc, but it won't do that automatically, like create a doc within your Google Drive. Am I making sense? Good. Because last but not least, it's time to explore YouTube in Bard. So let's ask Bard to give me some tips for how to regrout a kitchen backsplash and show me helpful how-to videos. All right, and it's automatically searching YouTube for me, which is great. And here we go. I've been given some tips, and underneath that, I've got helpful YouTube videos that I could click through to watch. I'm pretty pleased with this integration right out of the gate, and I've only got to think that it's just going to get better and better as more users opt in and provide valuable feedback to Google. But I'm also excited for an upcoming third-party extension, Adobe Firefly. That extension will allow you to generate an image with Firefly right inside Google Bard. So Google teased this back at Google I/O, but so far it has not made its public debut yet. So what do you think of these new Bard extensions? Have you connected your Google Apps to Bard yet? Why or why not? Let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, well, I want to know. So give it a like, a share, or leave that comment below. You can click right about here to subscribe to my channel and here for even more content just like this. Thanks for watching. See you next time.